Oh, let me see if I can get some music. Maybe. Hey, Mama Lake. I'm gonna try to wait for some people to get in the chat, and I'm gonna get some little background music. Hopefully, some background music I don't get demonetized for. Um, Let me see. Usually, I can get away with the positive vibe music. I'm not seeing any of it here. That's not live. Um, Let me see. Hey Archie. Hi Black Nuna Speaks. Hey Ash. I tried to get in here yesterday, but I didn't get off work till super late. And then I had someone else that I had to run into. Well, I had a prior engagement that I absolutely forgot about. So then after work, I had to beeline over there, and I didn't make it home till like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. It was not good. It was not good. So I couldn't go live. Let me turn this down just in case. It was not good. So I didn't, make it here last night, but I was like, I'm going to go live tonight because it's so much happening. Let me know if this is too loud. Let me turn it down. Okay. Yeah, so it was like it's so much happening. I'm like, I have to get online. I have to speak to the Cubs. I have to speak to the fam and talk about it. So boom, we're gonna save probably some of the juiciest stories for last. Before I got on here, I just saw something about Seung-gi. But again, that falls in line, like similar with Loona and Chu. So starting off, Woo Young with AT's Woo Young's grandfather passed. And they have my condolences. I feel so bad. He can, of course, he's not making it to any of the AT's events and the fan signs, because he has his stuff to do. But I did see that people are seeing a lot of K-pop fans use a moment like this, a moment of mourning, a moment of sadness for somebody, and kind of turning it into fan wars, using the passing of someone's loved one. Don't do that. Like, I know no Cubs in here or fam in here does that kind of stuff. But it's really wild to me seeing how many people take K-pop way too seriously. Like, it's music and these are idols, but these are real people and they have real lives and they have real family. And so it's really crazy when you're online and you see people who are so chronically online that they will bring real living beings and their life and passing into an argument because you think your faves may sing better than somebody or perform better than somebody. That should never be something that should be brought up. Like, I really think a lot of these fans, especially the younger ones, like, forget that these are actual real human beings and they're not like toys. They're not robots. These are people with feelings and jobs, and this is a career. This is not a war. Like, it's really gross to see. But I brought that up because I was seeing that around on Twitter, on TikTok. It's just yes. Oh yes, thumbs up the video. Thank you. Black Nuna Speaks. Thumbs up the video, y'all. We got a lot to get into, like I said. So Black Nuna Speaks covered yesterday on her live Loona and Chu. I just realized who Chu was because I was seeing Chu. I've seen Chu before, but I did not know she's part of Loona. I don't know any of the individual members of Loona except Kim Lip. I think that Kim Lip is the one who I just always say is the blonde, because they did a solo song. I don't really know Loona like that. But I realized that I was seeing Chu around harassing people at a park. She was the cutest thing. Like, she went to this, like, I guess this is two guys doing a birthday. And she was like, oh, congratulations to the couple. And she was talking to the baby in English, and like the baby was Korean, like spoke Korean. And she was the cutest thing. And I was like, oh my God, that's Chu. That's Chu. This is the girl y'all trying to slander. This one right here. I was so mad. The whole time, I never knew that was Chu of Loona. I did not know. I did not know. Like, I just remember like seeing cute clips of her like all on TikTok. And I just didn't know that she was a part of Loona. That was where she belonged, because I never looked it up. She is so cute. She is so sweet. And it just made me more angry, because I'm like, how, why? And I seen a clip of them showing like a staff member pulling her hair at a sports festival. Let's see. Let me read some of these comments. Loona says they only do that because they're online. None of them would do this in real life. Exactly. What you see is what you get. So some of these fans are mentally disturbed. Absolutely. And I think a lot of them, like Loona said, because they're online and they're behind a screen, they feel like they do not have to abide by any morals. And they kind of say whatever they want. They don't care about people's feelings or well-beings or mental health. They don't really care about that. To them, this is like a game. Like, because there should be no reason why you can't register through your thick skull that is somebody who has absolutely nothing to do with this musical beef you have with other fans. I think that's also a big thing that a lot of people forget, that their beef is with other fans. It has nothing to do with these idols. These idols don't know you. Half of these idols are friends. They have no idea about what issue you may have with another fan base, and y'all use that issue you have with other people who say things about your idol, and y'all make that about the idol themselves. Y'all personalize it, and like a lot of these PP fans personalize it and misplace that hatred or annoyance or anger that they have at other people saying things to them onto the actual idols, onto these actual people. That is sick. Hey, Abyssinin. Hey, Caribbean. Animator says they will use anything for leverage. It's pathetic. It really is. Black Noona Speaks said Chu is about to put them papers on Blue Balls Creative. That's defamation. Right, okay. My sister was saying that, like, she can get them for defamation. I hope she do. Hey, Empress. I really hope she do, and I hope she win. Okay. What was it that I also wanted to talk about? Okay. Speaking of bad companies, I just saw that Lee Seung-gi is saying that he has not been paid for, I think, 18 years. 18 years that he has not been paid. And like, I just went to Omona to check, and the company has been fighting for their lives to cover that up. So I don't know if this case with Loona is going to start like a rolling block, a tumbling stone, or whatever, that is going to kind of start having these idols, open up about their mistreatment. Yeah. Kim's I always like, it's too small for me to read, but you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it said he has not gotten paid for the past 18 years. Hook Entertainment released a statement regarding conflict with Lee Seung-gi. Hook Entertainment responds to Lee Seung-gi's legal representative saying the singer has not been paid for his music releases in the past 18 years. Earlier this month, it was revealed that Lee Seung-gi had sent a certification. Let me zoom in because y'all know I'm blind as a bat. I don't know why I have this so small. Lee Seung-gi has been sent a certification of content to his agency Hook Entertainment asking for transparent disclosure of payment. Recently, the agency office building was also seized and searched by the Severe Crime Investigation Division of the National Police Agency due to suspicion of embezzlement by some executives. On November 21st, Dispatch released a report that claimed Lee Seung-gi had not received any of his revenue from his music, and that the past 5 years worth of statements from 2004 to 2009 were missing. Hook Entertainment CEO Kwon Jin Young briefly responded, "They are in the process of fact checking." On November 24th, Lee Seung-gi's legal representative confirmed that Lee Seung-gi had been made aware of this, of his music profits, and had been receiving insults and threats when he requested settlement details. So that's what's going down. That's what's going down. 18 years. I don't know how this man is surviving. I don't know how he was surviving with no paycheck for 18 years. I don't know how. I don't know how any of these idols are doing it. And I don't know how they remain loyal to these companies. I don't understand how. But at the same time, you want to know something? I feel like there has to be a lot of brainwashing. There has to be a lot of like you said, threats. I feel like there's a lot that they put these idols through, and I think that's especially why they get them so young, so they can literally warp these idols' minds into being loyal, into breaking their bodies and their minds in order to produce, money, revenue for these companies. And they think the harder they work and the more they break themselves, they're doing the right thing. I feel like that's why they like to get them young. So while they're young and impressionable, they warp them and trick them into this false sense of security. And then I'm not going to use the A word because I don't know what words trigger YouTube, but they take advantage of them. Oh, y'all, I got a new little incense burner in the mail today, and it's pretty scary looking, but I love it. I'm sorry if this scares you. I don't know who this creator is on Amazon, but they make these cool little scary incense burners, and I want to collect them all. They have one of like the plague doctor. They have one of they just have some cool things. And I think this is really cute. And I think it's gonna go well with this one. Because I think that they may be by the same people. I think they're by the same people. I'm pretty sure they are. So yeah, I had to interrupt to show that. This incense don't smell like nothing, but I guess this came in there, so hopefully it actually smells good. This also looks like a backflow incense, which would not go with this candle, so I think they just threw some stuff in there, but we'll see. Mama Laka said, you saw them on Instagram? I just was on Amazon. And I was like, well, let me get another incense holder because I think I got something on the back of one of mine, and now the back of his head bald-headed. I'll show y'all. Like, the paint started peeling off. So I was like, damn. Let me see if they have another one. And then I saw this one. I'm like, oh, that's even better. I'll keep my little bald-headed baby over there, and I'll just grab another one of these. But anyway, Let's see. Let me read. Black Loona Speaks says Lee Seung-gi CEO said they wanted to trigger warrant on this man for years. Oh wow. I didn't. That what you were talking about yesterday? Because I remember like I was in and out because I was getting ready to go to work, and I heard something like that, and I was like, who said this? Um, Mamalake says how you keep working for a company that ain't pay you for 2 weeks, much less 18 years. Exactly. But again, I don't know what kind of contracts they're in. I don't know how easy it is for these people to get out of those contracts. I'm like, what is it? What is it that they have on these idols and celebrities that keeps them? Exactly. Archie said it. Um, it absolutely is. Kim Soo-yeon says, after that first check is late, my foot already out the door. Absolutely. Hey, Lady Honeybee. Yes. Oh, Black Minute Speak says, yep, she's crazier than Omega X's CEO. Another woman. Wow. Okay. What you see is what you get. CEOs are weird on the way they treat idols, especially when they want to leave. They try to make idols feel like they're betraying. Yeah, that I see a lot of that. Them trying to make them feel like they're betraying the company, they're betraying their groups, they're letting everyone down, and they put all this immense pressure on them to make them feel like terrible people. And it's like, no, they're not. They're not terrible people for wanting to be treated like a human being, to not be treated like a daggone mule. Like, Archie said, I definitely think there are some chosen ones like Lisa or Jenny that are treated better. The rest are taken advantage of. Lisa got robbed of everything she owned. Lisa got robbed of everything she owned. I don't think she's like the company may treat her better. I guess I don't see how that would happen. I think she gets more opportunities. I don't think she's necessarily treated better. I mean, not if you got robbed. Not if you got robbed. And then the company didn't do anything about it. I don't think so. I don't think so. Um, Kim Simmons is right. It's crazy how they're trying to paint you as selfish and whatnot because she wants to get paid. That's what they do. That's what they do. And it's really crazy seeing that. And I wonder how many like idols in the past whose lives and careers have been destroyed because of that. Momalaka said, how they trademark that girl's name? They trademark her name? Oh, YG took Lisa's name. Are you serious? That's her name. But again, that's why you have to be careful in these companies. Sign everything. Oh my God. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just. But yeah. Now, let's get into Kris Wu. He is going to jail. The devil has been defeated. My man is going to jail for 13 years and then getting deported, as he should. He should be in jail for longer. I'm very surprised he didn't get any other sorts of punishments or a longer treatment. Let's see. Look up down and he said, yeah, I think they're awful. I didn't think being a K-pop idol is worth it. I don't think so either. But again, like I said, that's why I absolutely think they target the young and impressionable. They sell them a dream and then They sell them a fantasy, they sell them a dream, and then they take them for everything. They've got their youth, their innocence. Like they just use up that naivety and they rob them. They trick them into being freaking mules for the freaking carpet. I'm trying not to curse. Momalaka said Kris deserves so much more than absolutely, and that's what I was talking about. Kris deserves so much worse. I'm like, 13 years is good. We could have done better. We could have done better. We could have done better. We could have done a 25 to life. We could have. Now, I don't know. I don't know. I know a few of y'all have been with me for a few years now. Do y'all remember my EXO channeling? I think it was like 3 years ago, maybe. Do y'all remember? Because I'm pretty sure I said it live. I don't think I went into great detail. Do y'all remember me saying that Kris was a pervert? Let me know anybody in here who remembers the EXO live, and I believe it's still up, saying before the EXO's Kris that Kris was a pervert and was very, very, I specifically remember saying he was very, very weird. He was very weird. He was weird around the members. He was very, very weird. Like Loona Speaks, remember. Diana, remember. I told y'all about him a long time ago, and I said as little as possible to not get demonetized and to not get the channel taken down. The video's up, so y'all, I think I had like two EXO channeling, but those videos are still up. So if anybody wants to go through my EXO channeling videos, check it out, because I spoke about Kris. And I didn't go into great details because I did readings at home for my sister. And I wrote down a lot of things about them, and I wanted to touch on some things. But of course, there are certain things I really can't say on the live. Kris is a pervert. Kris was a pervert. And I saw it from way back then. I remember when I told my sister, I said, girl, this man... I don't know if I shared this part in the channeling back then, but she could tell you if she was down here, she's upstairs. But I was shaking doing a reading on him, channeling him. I couldn't even channel him. I was doing a reading on the rest of the members and their impression of him. I did not channel Kim per se. This smells like cigarette smoke. I don't like that incense. Let me, you got to go. But yeah, I was shaking when I was doing a reading about it, because I'm like, this is weird. He's giving me very bad energy. And so I know I have it in the live, but yeah. When I say I was shook, but I was not. I was like, I'm not surprised. Well, I was surprised, but I'm like, I shouldn't be, because I freaking knew it. And I want to curse so bad. I do. I want to curse so bad, but I knew it. I freaking knew it. The moment I did that reading, and he made my skin crawl so much that I had to stop reading. This was at home, by the way. This is not on the live. The live was basically everything that I wrote down to tell you guys. It was not good. It was not good. Momalaka, yeah, you remember me saying he was weird. Yeah. Everybody who don't remember, check out the EXO lives. They're still available on my channel. Andrea said, are you going to do an updated reading on Loona immediately? Went to the Loona video. You're always right naturally. I have a Loona video. Y'all know I don't be remembering nothing. Y'all, I always forget. I'm going to go check out, if I have one already, I'm going to check it out and see what I said in that one. I will do an update reading on Loona. I'm going to do one on Kris. I'm going to do one on. I have a lot of people in mind that I want to do readings on. So I'll probably, if I have the energy to start recording on Monday, excuse me, I'm going to do readings on Monday, but more than likely I usually start recording on Tuesday. So I'm going to try to do, hey, Natasha, I'm going to try to do a lot of those readings between Monday and Tuesday. I try to get it out on Patreon and then try to get it out on YouTube as soon as possible. So I'm going to try to get everything out within this week. Yeah. I with so much happening in the K-pop community right now, it's a lot to catch up on, and it's a lot I feel I gotta release it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I gotta check up on Chu individually. I have to check on what's next for the group. I'll probably put that both in one video. And then I'll move on to Kris. As I always say, leave in the comment section below what other readings you guys think I should do. And I don't mean in the chat, because I promise you I will not come back to check the chat. But if you comment on the video, it comes up for me, and I can always, go and see the comments. So yeah. And just said you made one so long ago, calling the company crappy. And they are. Black Loona speaks at Dispatch, end of the year dating scandals coming up. So says, I'm excited. I'm excited. I wonder how that's gonna go, because I don't even know if they did one last year or the last 2 years. I mean, honestly, it seems like the fans themselves are putting Dispatch out of business. The amount of AT's dating scandal jokes I have seen this year have been absolutely hilarious. The amount of TXT dating scandals, absolutely hilarious. So I wonder if they didn't already put Dispatch out of business, because now Dispatch don't have nothing to work with. Moment, like I said, I don't think they did one last year. Yeah, because I was like, I don't remember if they did one last year. But we'll see if they can even come up with anything. TXATs become it. Look, it has now become my favorite thing. Like, I'd be looking forward to it. I'll just be like, what kind of BS are they about to come up with this time? It's absolutely hilarious to me. What you see is what you get. Say, I need another Normani reading because she has been quiet for too long. We got our kids at home and she left us. No, for real. I'm so upset because I know Normani's company is trash, or Normani's company is trying to sabotage her. I'm not sure why they're trying to sabotage her. I think it's because she knows her worth, and they really don't like that. I think they're literally pulling one of these K-pop companies. They're doing the same thing, and I think she's just doing what she can do to protect herself or preserve herself, maybe till her contract is up. I don't know how that works, but yeah. Let's see. Okay. Kim Sumyeon says, for real, it's so funny. It is absolutely funny. I get a little kick out of it every time. Normani definitely needs a new agency. Now, I don't know how this whole music business works, but I honestly feel like a lot of these music artists do better as independent artists. Like, a lot of these artists that were always independent artists and that had really popular music, as independent artists, as soon as they sign to a label, they're trash. They go, example, let's talk about, back in the day, I don't remember what his name is, but he did Fireflies. You would not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies. That one. So that guy, as soon as he got signed to a major company, they changed up his style of music, and all of his music, at least in my opinion, was trash after that. And he fell off. And they do that to a lot of artists. And I really hate to see it. I feel like just release your own music once you gain your popularity. I don't know how, put your own music on Spotify. These companies are just Since the album coming in December, I'm excited. I just wished it was Normani too. Too. Owl City, thank you, Archie. Yeah, okay. I'm so excited for SZA's album. I am. I'm so excited for that album. Every time SZA drops a song, I'm like, I'm into it. Like, I'm into it. Speaking of SZA, what song was on? I've been like playing on repeat. I don't even how will talk about the song and I can't even remember the name of it. What was it? Good Days. I've had Good Days on repeat. I've had Good Days on repeat. Black Nuna Speaks says one hoe is enlisting, says he's enlisting. You know, I wonder if he's actually going to pass the fitness test. Like, he's someone who has a lot of muscle, but I don't think it's useful muscle. Like, it's not useful. It's like aesthetic muscle. And I don't know if he's going to pass the fitness test. So I look forward to seeing how that will actually work for him. Andrea says companies always want artists because the people in charge are so out of absolutely, they are extremely out of touch. They are extremely out of touch, and they keep trying to mold everybody to the same kind of routine that they've been used to. They're not changing with the times. They're trying to make everybody who's already, with it, go to something that has already been outdated. They want to like, kind of get new artists who have already branched out to something new and take them and say, hey, stick to what we already know because this always worked. Let me finish reading what you said. People who are in charge are out of touch. Once they get their hands on creative process, it's ruined. They should only be in charge of the money aspects. I agree. Archie says, oh, but can we talk about the that popped up when Lil Nas X got signed? I think that's the thing. I think it's funny when they do that because it is always there to engage a lot of fans who like conspiracies and also to associate homosexuality with sin and the devil. And it's very funny because that was not originally, in his music videos, like Old Town Road and everything. But as soon as he came out, all of a sudden everything changed. But yeah, they be doing that. It's in my eyes, it's a lot of sensationalism. It's to garner a whole different set of fans because the people who love the conspiracies and the lizard people and the whatever they are still fans and they follow and they watch and they break down all these music videos just to find anything and everything that they view as demonic. So that's still a set of fans. So, it is what it is. Yes, Jen is enlisting. I forgot about Jen. I forgot about Jen. Yes, I have to do because I'm like, oh, I got to do a reading on BTS. I absolutely forgot that I have to do one on Jen in particular. I need to find my own incense because that one that's in there is just don't vanilla. Let's do Lotus. Okay, that was garbage. I will not be using that again. The ones that came in the box was trash. Wall has several body problems. He might even get not even get to do regular service. I wouldn't be surprised. He does have body issues. I'm not surprised. Let's see. Camel knees Need to go already. Camel knees. Hold on. Shit. Almost dropped this shit on my own knee. Normani had to come back 8 months ago. It's still surprising she is with the same team. Kim Simeon says, I saw somewhere that Army found where he was going to be stationed. The gym was like, y'all better not come visit me. As he should. Like I don't get it. Like, y'all these people are crazy. Like, they are so crazy. I'm like, what are y'all gonna do there? Like, do y'all need a picture of him that bad? Like, I just don't understand that level of obsession. What you choose, what you get. So you need to do another reading on BTS and why they're obsessed with white. Obsessed with, where did that come from? What? Okay, first of all, I need information on what that's about, because I ain't seen that before. What women? What white women? Because I see Tina Shea, I see Megan Thee Stallion, I see hey I'm like, what white women, girl? What? RM's album ain't nothing but Erykah Badu. Like, where what white women? Well, but yeah, that's all I've been up to date on. I saw the MMAs or some music award aired. Was it last night? I don't know. I don't keep track of any of the music awards anymore. Oh, Squid Game actor Oh Young-soo indicted for alleged sexual misconduct. Isn't this the second actor from Squid Games to get in trouble for this? Wasn't the main actor as well accused? Was he not also accused? Jung. You said Jungkook. Black Dude Speaks said, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Animated. Animated. No, but for real. No, but for real. But for real. But for real. Anyway, let's see. Look up down. Annie says, I watched any award show. I haven't watched any award show in a few years now. Me too. Like, I don't think I've watched any since Third Generation started. Maybe I really stopped watching like around third generation's beginning, I think. I just said that old man been busy, obviously. Like, why would he want to go to jail in the last years of his life? What is he doing? Evan said, I saw smoke and I thought you were having a session. Yeah, girl, I just have my little incense up here. I don't want to move it too much because I don't want the incense to fall out the back. Yeah. 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 I'm sorry. The eyes are so cool. Look at that. I fucking love it. That is so cool. I know my family gonna kill me if I keep getting them dolls. Um, let's see. And just I just know the main actor of Squid Games is apparently a homophobic a-hole. Wouldn't be surprised. Uh, Animated said he will be tased. Absolutely. We don't do no cookout invitations. We don't do that. We do not do that. That is not a real thing. It needs to be stopped. We do not do no cookout invitations. Emma said I might want to watch for the Kara comeback. What you see is what you get. It says I think Squid Game show is cursed because everybody from that show is getting exposed as they should. Absolutely, and I agree. They should all get exposed. I mean, it says them collabs used to hit, but now, oh my god. So let's talk about how the stages are boring. They don't have no good collabs. They don't have no good covers. They're not having any fun with the boys dressing up as girls because everybody's super sensitive. Like, let them boys cross dress in peace. Like, they don't let them do anything. The shows used to be so fun. They used to have so many fun comedic moments, and like they just and Black News Speaks, and they don't have ATs at the mamas. Like, what are you doing without ATs at the mamas? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Nobody's watching that. I'm not watching it. I for sure am not watching it. Because I promise you, I tell you right now, ATs is the only reason why I'm still here in this K-pop game. Like, when I was like, I'm on my last straw. Y'all remember I was at this point. I said, look, I'm not into any of these groups. I am not interested. I'm about to stop doing readings because I don't care about this. There's nobody I care about or I'm interested. And then I came across ATs and I thought I wasn't going to get into them. And I did. And they became my new hyperfixation. So now I'm hyperfixated on ATs. So it's also very unfortunate for me because, you know, when I'm hyperfixated, it does cloud my judgment. So I don't know when that's going to end, but for the time being, I'm going to use that in order to power through doing these other K-pop readings and everything that I need to get done because it's a lot happening. Let's see. Animated said ATs is up next and they hate it. Exactly. They are so mad. They were like, we do not want another group from a small company coming up like this. We can't do it. May said, what about Stray Kids? They got on your last nerve. Stray Kids got on my last nerve. And I was sitting there like, again, I had ATs. I went and got into ATs. So I said, cool, love ATs. I'm into this. And I was like, I need to get into more groups. And I'm like, I hate a lot of these groups. But I said, I need to get into more groups. So I said, all right, let me get up into Stray Kids because Stray Kids is popular. People want to know about Stray Kids. Everybody asking me about Stray Kids. I might as well know who the hell I'm talking about. And so I was like, okay. So I started getting into Stray Kids. I did start getting into the boys, but then I fell off. But I haven't completed learning all of their names. We have this joke in the house because first of all, every group that I get into, I force my sisters to get into too, because I'm not about to do all this studying by myself. And I was trying to get into the boys, and we have a joke for all the English speaking members. We call them the Kevins because for some reason we cannot tell the difference between the English speaking members, and they all have this similar tone, like this Valley Girl tone. And so we're like, usually if there's an English speaking member, they usually have a very white name, and most of the times it's Kevin, like Kevin of UKISS. It's like it's always a Kevin. And then lo and behold, there was a Kevin in the boys. So when we're trying to distinct like the members who speak English, like, oh, it's one of the Americans, we just say it's one of the Kevin. So that's a little inner joke that we have there. Also, I got into Dreamcatcher this year. I was trying to get into Pixie, and then Pixie dropped members right at the moment I was getting into them. I wonder if there's any other group I was trying to get into. I feel like there's another group and I just absolutely forgot. But yeah, I was on a mission. I said, let me get into at least 4 new groups. Really, my sister told me, she was like, look, ATEEZ is cute. SF9. I was getting into SF9 and they're trash too. They're trash too. They're absolute trash. But yeah, I was getting SF9 has the same shit as Stray Kids. And unfortunately, my bias is a Bangchan. So like, because Dawan, he became my bias before I knew about basically the things that they did. And then I found out about him, and I'm like, no, one of you cubs, when I was talking about SF9, DM me and said, girl, here's the tea. Here's the tea. You might want to check this out before you get into them. And I was like, damn. That's what it was. I was getting to SF9 before I got into Stray Kids. And I really was liking SF9. And then I biased Dawan. And I was like, damn. And then my girl DM me and she said, girl, well, look at your mans. Like, this is what they look like. And I said, well, damn, if I'm going to like this group, I might as well go ahead and get into Stray Kids because they're just as problematic. And I'm like, okay. So I took on SF9. I did learn half of their names, not all of them. I still don't know them. The boys, Dreamcatcher, and Stray Kids, and ATEEZ. Those are the 5 groups that I started to try to get into, so that when you know people started talking to me about the groups, I could at least have an idea of what who they were. Okay, people are like, what did SF9 do? Dawan put kept wearing braids and locks, and then when fans called him out on it several times, DM'd them, let them know, they were like, I'm sorry, in the little whatever, and they were like, hey, look, don't do that. And he was like, it's just hair, y'all need to relax, I'm gonna do what I want, blah, say, blah, dismissed them and continued to do what he did. He wore like several times, like some terrible locks. So yeah. Kim Simone said they're all so trash and colorist. Yeah. So I was like, I was like, well, I did drop them eventually. Like I just, it just didn't stick. But the ones that ended up sticking, of course, ATEEZ, Stray Kids stuck, Dreamcatcher stuck. I think that's it. Like the boys, I also got into TXT like this year. Like I actually really got into them this year. Like this year or the ending of last year. Yeah, so I got into a few groups. But I was like, damn. I was like, dang. Like Rowan did it too I'm not catching no breaks, but I already knew that. Like again, I'm like I'm not new to this, so it's like it's like when they tell me, oh, they did this, they did that. I'm like, all right, well, 80s. Well, I was gonna say was rare, but you know, Hong Joon got caught, so Hong Joon got caught slipping too. Only difference is Hong Joon apologized and changed what he did. He has not put nothing in his hair like that again. There's that. But yeah, so that's my basically the groups I've been getting into. That's kind of like the path I have been going. I've gotten a few groups, gotten into a few groups. So now I do know a few more. I broadened my horizons. I think the worst part is I know in like a year or two I'm gonna have to get into some of the newer groups if I'm still doing this. But what is it, fifth gen that started or fourth? What generation is and hyphen? I do not want to get into that group at all. I do not at all. I do not want to get into that group. But if I'm still here, I can't be sitting just like how I'm here now. And I'm like, yeah, I have to learn these other groups. I can't be sitting here to this day talking about some 2 p.m. and Wonder Girls and 21. I can't do that. I have to move on with the times. And it really sucks, but because they're all trash. Look up Down Annie. I stay away from new groups. Exactly. Me too. I try to hold out for as long as possible. They're still MSET's fourth, in my opinion. Oh, another group that I started to get into is Only One Of. Still have not. I don't know all of their names either, though. I was getting them, and then I just, kind of fell off. Yes, Mona? Okay, well. Kim Simeon said, I love their music, or I love OOO. Only One Of their music slaps. It came a TikTok came across my I came up on today, and it was only one of songs that don't have a music video that are really good. I listened to one of them. I was like, this is really good, but I didn't have time to listen to the rest because I was at work. But yeah, I'm gonna try that. Have you tried Only One Of Music Lions? Only One Of Music? Yes, I've listened to a few of their songs. I forgot what they're called. I don't know the names of them, but I listened to a few of their title tracks and I actually liked all of them. They caught me by their music videos. I came across their music videos. I said, well, what is this? This looks cool. It looks very interesting. It's like this weird sort of both futuristic and then like really nostalgic kind of aesthetic. And then I'm like, they're pushing 30. They're my age. I was in love. So I really like Only One Of. I do have to eventually like really get into them. But my attention span is like this. So like once I kind of like stop focusing on them or any group, I'm just out for a while until they drop a song or music video that I'm really feeling again. But yeah, the groups the groups that I really want to stay into or get further into are Only One Of SF9 is trash, but I also like their music. And their third. Actually, can y'all put me up on any groups that are in their 30s that are groups that have the 26 and up, 25 and up year olds? Because I know Only One Of is that has good music. Because I want to know. Again, at this point, I've given up. Your girl is giving up on unproblematicness. It's K-pop. I don't expect it. So I'm not going to be surprised if they're trash. Just let me know. I love to know if they're trash and know what I'm getting into. That's important to me, knowing what I'm getting into, knowing what you did, because I don't forget. I absolutely don't. Best believe that. I don't forget. Let's see. Fourth generation are mainly female groups like IVE, ITZY, New Jeans. That's fourth gen? I thought fourth gen was like ATs, Stray Kids, Dreamcatcher. I thought like groups like IVE and New Jeans are more fifth gen. Yeah, I loved one team. Two of the babies were in Omega X. I've never heard of one team. Is P1 Harmony trash? Because I'm getting into them. I like Kehoe. P1 Harmony, I don't know much about P1 Harmony, but one of them do be wearing them little braids and twisting their hair. And I really don't like that. It's not a look. It doesn't look cute. I'm not feeling it. Kehoe is very funny. I like Kehoe in particular. But Cubs, if y'all know anything about P1 Harmony, let us know. I more so, like I said, I don't like that little boy's hair, but I don't know who he is. But I tried listening to one P1 Harmony song and I did not like it. So again, music is important to me. I'm not gonna just stand you for no reason. I love to actually like your music. If I don't like your music, you see these boys up on my wall? I love their music. Their music is amazing. Chen is on my wall over here. His music is amazing. I need someone that got some good music. Good music, okay? And I wanted to get into P1 Harmony because I really like Kehoe. And his voice, Kehoe's voice is amazing. But I'm not feeling I wasn't feeling their music. So if y'all have any good suggestions of P1 Harmony, leave it in the chat. I may check it out. Yeah. Fifth gen hasn't happened yet. We're also in fourth. Okay. They're considering New Jersey fifth. New Jersey. NJ fifth gen to my understand. Stray Kids is fourth. MJ says, I hate to say it, but JYP needs to make more girl groups. Wonder Girls twice, ITZY, they always. That's what I always say. Look, don't hate to say it. I've been saying this for years. You'll catch me on quite a few lives saying JYP's specialty is girl groups. Black Nuna says DPR Ian. Oh my God. I did a reading on him because he had a really bad health. He had a really bad health scare. I remember he went on Instagram live and he did some, I don't know what happened, but he was scaring people. So I hope he's doing all right. I haven't heard any updates about him. Let's see. Kehoe needs to be a soloist. His voice is way too good for their music. No offense. And you know what? I'm already going to take that. I'm going to take your opinion because like I said, I heard a bit of their music, just a little bit of one song, and I was like, I'm not liking this style. But I heard Kehoe's voice, and I'm like, his voice is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, absolutely versatile. And I'm like, I don't understand how he is fitting into this K-pop scene like this. Let's see. Caribbean says B2B music is good and they are I stand B2B. I actually do stand B2B. I love B2B. I love B2B. I have like a whole bunch of their music on my playlist. I love B2B. I've been standing B2B since debut. Okay. I love B2B. I don't think I've ever really talked about that here. But I do love B2B. I am indeed a melody. Anyway, let's see. Look up down and they said, well, JYP girl groups make the most money for the company. They do. It's like the girl groups make the most money for the company and they spend it on the boys. Who's Theo? I've never heard of them. Keo and Theo have some of the best voices in P. Okay, another member of P1 Harmony. Okay, I've never heard that person before, but yeah. Hell yes, line as Melody like me. I'm a Melody since 2013. Yes. B2B, M says B2B are hilarious. They're absolutely hilarious. Okay. Give up. All right. Okwang, let me tell you, I think he just celebrated his 33rd birthday like a few days ago. Kwang, love him, love him, love him, love him. Now, my bias was Ilhoon, but free my man Ilhoon. He in jail, so did he get out? Actually, I think did he get out? Let me know if Ilhoon got out of jail, y'all. But Ilhoon was my bias, and Chang Sub. So, yeah. I've never heard of Baby Vox, but I'll look into them. Is that a girl group or a boy group? It sounds like a girl group. Is it a girl group? Ilhoon is free? When Ilhoon get out of jail? No, I think I remember him getting out of jail. Like, did he get out of jail? I wonder if they still hang out with him. Hooter needs to okay, this is the thing. When did he change his name to Hooter? Did they say it was because, like, I think something about the family and him becoming the man of the house or something? Let me know. But I know he changed his name for a reason. I don't know when it changed. So before I speak on that name, I want to know if it was something personal. Let's see. Baby Vox is a first gen girl group. Okay. Oh, okay. Mama Laka said they sound very similar to Kehoe and Theo. Theo has gravel in his voice. Ooh, kind of like a mixture between. Ooh, I love Woo-sung and Dean. I need to listen to more of the Rose. Let's see. Black Noodle speaks that he on house arrest. Just kidding. Ilhoon is at the crib chilling. Oh, okay, cool. Kim Sumyon says, wait, I think Hooter was just a stage. Just a stage name? Okay. All right. Well, I don't like that name. I remember I was seeing stuff of him. And I was like, who the hell is Hooter? What is a Hooter? And I was looking it up. I'm like, what is Hooter? What is that? And they're like, it's his stage name or something. They were like, oh, or he changed his name because of something. I don't remember what it was. But I guess it's just his stage name now. I am not a fan. But hey, it is what it is. I don't know why he changed it though. Like, oh, you know what? I think it's because there's so many mini hooks. It's so many mini hooks. Maybe he was like, I need to do something a little bit different. Momalaka said people still laughing at him for falling down them stairs. He ain't coming back. And you talking about Dean? Girl, I don't know how he managed to do that. And I do see that he has not come back. Why my eye look a little squintier than usual? Hold up. That's wearing me. This eye is just well, anyway. Dean, absolutely, he pulling a Frank Ocean, right? The Frank Ocean of Korea. Dean is busy making music for other artists. He's in the indie label, call Oh, really? Momalaka said, yeah, Dean ain't coming back every few months. I see that clip circulated. Oh, that is funny. Dean is enlisting, so now he got to worry about ladders instead of stairs. Dean is enlisting? I thought Dean would have already like enlisted. And he like old as dirt. And he like 30 or something. I'm saying old as like I'm not the same age, if not older. But like K-pop old as K-pop old. Um is Dean not from overseas? Is he not from foreign? Like where is he? He speaks like he's from Cali. Black Loona. Oh, he living his best life. All right, that's good. Well, that's good. He from Korea. Oh wow. So he born and raised in Korea. He just learned English, but his English is very good. What's stronger than Dean's ankles or Maxwell's knees? Maxwell's knees. Mm-hmm. What you see? What you get said? I thought Dean was American the whole time. Yeah, but y'all, I actually have work in the morning, so I have to go. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and log off, y'all. I gotta go. But leave in the comment section below, like I said. Oh, first of all, thumbs up the video, y'all. If y'all stay here this whole time. Thank y'all for kicking it with me and talking about everything that we talked about. Like I said, it's a lot of other things that's happening. Y'all know I always say at the end of the year, a lot ends up happening. So we'll see what's going to continue to happen. I forgot to say Chen has come back and I seen him in the first thing as if that man is not married. They got him out here kissing and blowing in boys' ears. And I'm like, y'all insulted his wife at this point. I don't know what's going on, but yes. M says, I'm glad I caught the live. I'm glad you did too. Like I said, I'm gonna try to be more consistent. So far, I'm kind of proud of myself. I think it's like the second or third time I've been on here. So But yeah, follow me on Patreon if you want to get all of the new readings that I'm going to drop earlier ahead of time. Because y'all know I barely be dropping them on YouTube no more because I just don't be having the time. I'm so sorry. And check out my Twitter for updates, all that good stuff. And yes, I love you all, Cubs. And I hope to see you again next time in the Lion's Den. Have a great night. Bye bye. We'll talk about y'all Thanksgiving the next time because I forgot to ask y'all. Bye.